During his shopping, night has fallen. After getting out of the shopping mall, our MC headed to exquisite Western restaurant. Our MC goes inside restaurant. He is greeted by a beautiful receptionist. She said, "Mr. Hang, I'll take you to your reserved private Ryan." Our MC replied, "I seem to have arrived a bit early." With a beautiful smile, receptionist replied, "VIP room has a separate area where you can rest, enjoy some desserts, and wait for your friends." Receptionist leads the way towards VIP room. Our MC reserved VIP room for the first time, and that too in such a luxurious restaurant. He is happy by the way he is getting treated by the staff of restaurant. Following her, our MC thinks, indeed, clothes make the man. In the past, I never enjoyed such treatment in these kinds of places. Getting inside the VIP room, receptionist directed our MC towards separate area where he can wait for his friends while enjoying desserts and tea on the table, and informed our MC to ring the bell if he needs service. Receptionist said she won't disturb our MC's rest and left. Looking at the city's view, our MC thinks, what a great view. Sang City's Pearl from the 40th floor is a sight I've never seen before. Recalling his today's experience at shopping mall and the treatment he received after entering the restaurant, our MC thinks, as long as you have money, you can enjoy the beat services. As long as you have money, you can stand at heights others can't reach. Those fantasies that have been swirling in my mind for so long can finally come true. Guys, what do you think are our MC's thought, right? Let me know in comments. Waiting for Gao, when our MC remembered about his sick mother, he decides to send money to his father. As to not shock and cause worries to his father, he transferred 100,000 yuan to his father. Our MC thought if his father asked, he will just say it's from part-time job. As to not cause any worries to his parents, our MC have already sent the restaurant location to Gaowen. After not getting any reply from her, he checked his phone. He opened Gaowen's streaming platform and saw her dancing. Our MC thought indeed she is streaming. Gaowen finished her streaming. She is exhausted and tired. Removing her heels, she relaxes. Placing her legs on the desk, she wipes sweat on her body. Her colleagues, who also finished their streaming, asked Gao when to eat together. Gaowen replied she other plans tonight and can't join them. A cute-looking girl in naughty tone asked, "Something going on? Tell me, which sugar daddy?" Guys, we can say that this cute girl only sees money. Gaowen replied, "Don't talk nonsense. You know him. It's Hang Xingwang." Blonde-haired girl says, "Still can't forget him. After he left the job. And you said I was talking nonsense before?" The cute red-haired girl added, "Oh, there's something going on." To this teasing words of her colleagues, Gaowen said, "Don't make things up. He helped me a lot when he was my operations manager. He resigned. It's only right we have a meal. Besides, he's treatment." With a puppy face, blonde-haired girl said, "I want to go too." Looking at her colleague's puppy face, Gaowen said, "That's fine. You can join too. We should just eat something ordinary. But since he's treating, if it's expensive, we'll pay ourselves. Treat it as a group dinner. Look at that figure, guys. Blonde-haired girl is hot." Blonde-haired girl replied, "I'm okay with that. I'm tired after a long day. It's a reward for myself." She asked red-haired girl Xinhua, "You also come?" Xinhua replied, "Sure. Sure. We should. We won't take advantage of people." Xinhua said that, but she thought, with Hang Xingwang's poor look, eating jianbing without even adding an egg, what expensive restaurant could he afford? Guys, if this girl Xinhua knew our MC ordered pancake with 2 eggs and 2 pure meat sausage, which costs 50 yuan, I guess she will die due to shock. Gaowen said she will clean herself and meet them in parking lot and left. After a while, 3 of them meet at parking lot. Taking out her car keys, Gaowen suggests to take her car. Blonde-haired girl complained about her work and said, when can she buy a car like Gaowen? Gaowen suggested her to try being a dance streamer. Blonde-haired girl with a crying face said, "No, no, no, it's too tiring. I don't have your stamina to dance from morning to night. I'm just waiting for a soft-hearted top fan to pull me ashore." Hearing her naive world, Xinhua rebuke her Zhan Qingqing. "You're thinking too much. In our line of work, it's good enough not to be used and slept with by the sponsors for free. Still talking about being pulled ashore. Zhang Qingqing pouts and said, can't people have dreams? Xinhua mockingly replied, fine. Fine. Keep dreaming. Looking at Gao Wen's car, Xinhua thinks, do you really believe Gao Wen bought that luxury car through dancing? Who knows how many top fans she slept with otherwise? With her looks, how could she be the company's top one? Guys, we can say that this Xinhua girl is jealous of Gao Wen. Xinhua asked Gao Wen, where are we eating? Gao Wen checked her phone. She was shocked to see the restaurant's name and location. Looking at Gao Wen's reaction, Xinhua thinks, don't tell me it's so cheap that you're shocked. Gao Wen said, it's Lingwei. Zhang Qingqing was surprised to hear the restaurant name, but then she said, a restaurant with the same name? Looking at the address, Gao Wen tensed up. She said, it's the one in the Qingtian building. Hearing address, Zhang Qingqing was also tensed up. She said, is it really that super famous 3 Michelin star restaurant? That place costs at least 3,000 per person. And it's very hard to get a reservation. Are you sure there's no mistake? Has Hang Xingwang become rich and successful? Is that why he quit his job? Xinhua said, maybe it's just in the same building, which is indeed in the Qingtian building. Some people like to deliberately check in at nearby locations to show off and confuse others. Hearing Xinhua say such unkind words about our MC, Gao Wen said, don't be so quick to judge people. He's not that kind of vain person. Xinhua in a mocking tone replied, yes. Yeah, he's not a vain person. Xinhua said those words outside, but she is not sorry at all. She thinks we'll see. He might just get slapped in the face. Guys, we know who will get slapped in the face. They got in the car and decided to head out first and see when they get there. Gao Wen hit the gas pedal. Gao Wen was driving towards the location our MC sent. Sitting at the back seat, Zhang Qingqing admired this luxury car of Gao Wen. She said, you know, Audi is really stable, with good shock absorption. My second-hand Mini bounces a lot. Looking at Zhang Qingqing's reaction, Xinhua said, look at you. There are quite a few wealthy big shots in your live stream. Even though you're a beauty blogger, can't you try to get some of these resources? Lowering her sleeves and exposing her bazookas. With a seductive tone, she said like this. Pull your collar down a bit. And your voice like this. Hey, add a bit of a squeeze. Pulling Zhang Qingqing closer, she added, it doesn't matter if you're a beauty or dance blogger. Lower your standards a bit and those big shots will send rockets flying your way. Then you wouldn't worry about not getting ads. Hearing this Zhang Qingqing bullsh, she said, stop it. My live stream audience is all female. Letting Zhang Qingqing go, Xinhua said, but seriously. Who would want to show off like that if they could make big money legitimately? If a rich guy really wanted to marry me, I'd immediately become a full-time housewife. Not getting any response from Gao Wen to what she said. Xinhua's expression became angry. She asked, Gao Wen, what do you mean by staying silent? Are you looking down on me? Gao Wen replied, I just think getting together because of a fleeting excitement. If you can't be financially independent, you'll be at their mercy and have no say at home. She added, in the end, the same way he got with you, he might get with someone else. As long as there's money, men can always be surrounded by young girls. I don't want to be on guard all the time. Listening to Gao Wen's opinion, Xinhua became dissatisfied. She thinks, stop acting high and mighty. Your dances in the live stream are more provocative than anyone else's. Remaining calm on outside, she said, such a buzzkill. She asked, don't you have thoughts like that? Gao Wen replied, no. I just want to be self-reliant and make my own living. While I can still make money, I want to earn as much as I can. With a serious tone, she added, men may betray but money won't. They reached the location, parking the car at parking lot. Gao Wen and others gets out of the car. Zhang Qingqing asked, shall we double-check? Even with your high income, you might hesitate to treat us here. What if Hang Xingwang sent the wrong address? Xinhua added, Gao Wen, you should confirm. It would be embarrassing to go into such a high-end restaurant and then leave because we don't have a reservation. If someone recognizes us and posts a video online, we might lose followers. Gao Wen agreed with their reasoning and said, okay. I will call him. The call gets disconnected. Xinhua mockingly said, still no answer. Looking at Gao Wen, Xinhua smirks and thinks it's your fault for being close to someone who likes to show off. Now you're affected too. Gao Wen replied, maybe Xiao Hang is busy? Xinhua said perhaps he really got held up and couldn't answer the phone. He wouldn't deliberately go silent to play you. Would he? She suggested, why don't we go upstairs first? Finishing her words, Xinhua thinks we're already here. I really want to see the top one make of herself. Gaowen gets in the lift and said let's go up first. Lift move towards the floor where restaurant is located. Gaowen thinks Lingwei is expensive. And although I can afford it, I also know Hang Xinguang's salary level. And he's usually quite frugal. This would be a big expense for him. He wouldn't be joking, right? If that's the case, I'll have to treat this time. Thinking this, Gaowen cries in her heart. They reach the entrance of the hotel. Gaowen peek inside to see if she can find our MC there. Gaowen tries call our MC, but the call did not connected. Gaowen was confused as to what to do next. Suddenly the receptionist of the restaurant asked, hello ma'am. Do you have a reservation? This sudden question from receptionist caused Gaowen to stutter. Xinhua, who is standing beside Gaowen, replied yes. Gaowen said it should be under the name Hang Xinguang. Looking at this situation, Xinhua laughs in her heart. She thinks the operations position in the company only pays a monthly salary of 5,000 yuan. A meal here would cost at least 3 months of Hang Xinguang's salary. I want to see how Gaowen gets out of this situation. The receptionist with a smiling face replied, please follow me. Mr. Hang has been waiting for you for a long time. Hearing the receptionist's words, Xinhua is shocked and widen her eyes. She thinks, what? Is this for real?